Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Ryan, what are we what are we doing today? What are we doing today? Yeah? Yeah? Starting off the video with a box from Her on Speed. And this is one of two boxes that we'll be receiving today, but FedEx got us where they deliver one instead of both, so we're just gonna have to wait. Ryan, can you open this up for the people? It's got something written on it from John. Now we did have another one that was gonna go on the boosted Rooster, but Jason stole it and put it on his car. Oh. Rooster windshield. Look at, he's even got a picture of me playing some golf on there. Shout out to John at Her on Speed.
It's very accurate.
That will go on there because Jason's not here to steal it. That's a nice window banner too.
It is.
Unbelievable. Jason Harris, you're...
go on the dirty dingo though.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So in here we got a little box of goodies, some stuff to help us make the conversion back over to the smaller turbo. So some of the stuff that we have done is we have modified this piece. This is right off the turbo and goes to a silicone coupler that then goes to the intercooler. But we have changed the flange on it. We've changed the angle. We have made some modifications to really just to make it work better with the turbo that we have, because the turbo size being different, you have to clock it in different positions. We got some V-bands for the hot side. We had to steal these off of the twin kit. We have our Her on Speed twin turbo kit laying around here that will find its way on something very soon. We do have to showcase that, but we stole these V-bands off of the twin kit to use on the Rooster. We got a V-band for the turbo, and then we got a V-band for the backside of the turbo for the exhaust. So John from Her on Speed absolutely hooked it up, gave us everything to make the conversion over to this new turbo. And not only is it just useful to have this stuff, but we don't have to convert everything back, and then when we go back to the big turbo, convert it back again. So this saves us a ton of work. Her on Speed is definitely the place to be at for turbo kit wise. So we are waiting on one more box, which will have the turbo, which will be here shortly. Hopefully for you guys, it'll be here in the next clip. Alright, so as you can see, later in the day, the turbo has arrived. This is courtesy of John at Her on Speed. He said that he didn't want to see us break his record with a stock bottom end 5.3, so he sent us a smaller turbo. And boy, oh boy. In case you guys don't know, this is a turbocharger. I'm so excited right now. Oh my god, it is large. It is so large. Wow. Hold on. First we got some t-shirts. Shout out to John at Her on Speed. Guys, it'll be the first link in the description below. Oh, wow.
Choo-choo.
That's a good looking shirt. Ryan, what size are you?
Large.
Nope, don't have them.
Oh, man.
John, thank you for the shirts. Oh, we're gonna rep these hard. Ben, you're gonna like this one. Everyone. Look at that. Look at the whole thing. It's kind of heavy. Son. So this is the 8896, so similar to the 85 that we had, but this is a much more substantial compressor. Yeah.
Wow. You just look at it.
Now, what do you just look at it? Chris, are you ready to pull a wheelie on Thursday? Now, Chris was talking earlier. Chris is working the camera now, and he said that you just got it locked up for the Thursday night event. You just got it locked up.
Locked up. It's automatic.
Done. Ryan and Wes are going to be battling for dead last.
Hey, only way that Wes is gonna beat me is if I live. That's it. The only way.
The only way.
Oh, God. I'm impressed. This wheel is pretty aggressive. We're here. Let's do a comparison with Ryan's turbo.
I was comparing himself to me.
That's what boys do. They
Everybody
compare.
wants to be like Rara.
That's what little boys do. Yeah, put it on that side. Let's see. First off,
You might have a little bit more of the horses.
one's bigger than the other.
God, this one is... The 85 was nice, but this thing is like... This thing is very nice. Ryan, this is enough to get you in trouble right here.
The little one should be enough to get me.
Yeah,
That's what we're talking about.
All right, Ben. So, pass your inspection. Ready to be installed. Oh, ho, 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 Oh, all right. So we got the this flange actually came off of the exhaust that John from Here on Speed sent us from his race line, and that actually works with this turbo. Being that we had a Garrett turbo, we got a different flange and put it on there. So we're gonna do a little something different with this one exhaust-wise. Instead of running the stock Here on Speed exhaust, we're gonna make our own. I guess you could say one-off. I guess something exciting. People will like it. I'm not gonna give it away just yet, but.
I about did.
Yeah, you about did? I hear you. I'm excited to see it. So we're gonna install this, and later today we are going to run up to our buddy David's house, who actually made the exhaust on my truck, and we're gonna fab up a nice little exhaust. All right, guys. Ben hates turbo guard, so I stuck one on here while I was in the other room, and we're gonna watch him pick it up and bring it in there with the turbo guard on it. Look at it. Will you hold it for a thumbnail?
I will hold it for a thumbnail.
He saw it as soon as he
It's on there tight. It's on there tight too. You know, you dropped something. All right, very, very simple kind of change that we have to do. We're going to remove the exhaust, unbolt the turbo, remove the drain and feed line, and then this piece right here, right down there, going from the turbo to the silicone coupler, then to the intercooler, we have a new one. So really not bad at all. This one's a nice one, huh? We're not going to cut up this exhaust either. We're going to make a custom one, and then we're just going to rock a hole in the fender like it's no one else's business. A big old ridiculous hole in the fender. I'm kind of giving away the exhaust position at this point, but yes, we're just gonna give up. We're gonna give up the exhaust.
Pluck her off of here.
All right, guys, just like that, we got the old turbo off, so we're gonna clean that up. Make sure it's nice and flat. Get the new turbo, put some new RTV on there, and then slap it on there. Alright guys, so I was just taking some fittings and stuff off of the Garrett turbo and getting them ready to go on the new 88. Now these are both 88 millimeter turbos, but you can really tell the difference, especially from above. Yeah, this one here is large. I mean, this is a big old choo-choo Haas, and this is a choo-choo junior youngster right here. One day it will grow up into the big choo-choo poppy that this is, but for now it's going to stay a young choo-choo boy. Young buck. It'll do good. It'll do work though. It's got that. This has the old man strength, and this has like the energy of a young pup. Is what it is. Up top, like you get in a fight with an old man, you're gonna get your ass beat.
Eventually.
But you know, the little guy might come out the hole strong.
Come out swinging. Come
out swinging, but then the old man's going to knock your ass out, and you'll be sleeping. We got the fittings here. This is your drain and your feed, so we're going to get them set up on this. This one we have to loosen up and get it all clocked properly. And, yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm very excited. Ben, I'm excited, man. All right, we got the turbo drain on there now. Sorry if you guys couldn't see. Let it focus here for a second. Alright, we got the turbo drain on there. The feed, we don't have to run that ITC billet bracket because it's threaded, so we could just thread the fitting right in there, and then we should be good to go. Assemble the turbo, apply gasket maker, place on Here on Speed V3 T6 kit, and then start putting it all together. So we're moving right along here swimmingly. Alright, so everything is secure on the turbo right now. We are just putting the compressor housing on there, and we're just lining it up correctly. This is the charge piping that goes to the intercooler from the turbo. Very small, very minimal, pretty efficient setup. So we need to get it clocked properly where everything has good clearance and works and fits good, and then that's pretty much it. We're going to hold off on doing any exhaust work until we get to David's shop, Boost Fab. You could follow him on Instagram. I'm sure we'll tag him in this video a bunch of times. But this turbo is quite a bit smaller than the last one. you don't realize until you put it on there. Like, you compare them side by side, and you're like, yeah, this one's quite a bit bigger, but when you put it in the car, it's not nearly as jaw-dropping, but hopefully with this setup, it performs a little bit more efficiently. I've been trying to hold out on you guys and tell you what we're doing with the exhaust. I gave it away right there, not even thinking. We're gonna be rocking the open hole in the fender. It's gonna look real nice, and then we're running a unicorn-style exhaust. Which, Ben, are you excited for? E85 and a hood stack?
I think it'll be fun.
Chris is against anything coming out of the hood, unless it's a blower.
Or a fuel rail.
Or a fuel rail. That's badass. Blowers or fuel rails coming out of the hood, badass. Exhaust, not so much, but when in Rome...
Well, it's basically because of the Civic Boy.
Yes.
Inspiration this weekend.
Yes. Trondell inspired me to run it out the hood. So it's going to make a mess. Cold starts when it's like puking water.
We don't have windshield wipers.
We don't have windshield wipers.
How
But
are we going to get all the water off?
we got microfibers. That's what we got. All right, first start, new turbo, no exhaust. It's so quiet. Oh, here's the water. It's throwing water everywhere. Hey, come look at this. That's gonna make a mess all the time. Chris is over here like, you're an idiot. He's like, you're an actual idiot. Ben's like, I knew it was gonna make a mess, and I'm like, wow, that's an actual mess. Only on cold starts, though.
Chris is like, he's like, I don't mean to say a totoso.
But
A totoso.
a totoso. All right, well, I guess we'll stuff her in the trailer and hit the road. All right, we got David back in the videos. You guys might know him as the tip guy. He makes all the exhaust tips. Just the tip. So we were up at his shop. Hey, I want to publicly say thank you because I texted you at like noon and I was like, hey, can you make an exhaust for me tonight? And you're like, yeah, just bring it on up here. So everyone follow him on Instagram because you have, I'd say, a pretty sick race car. I'm just teasing everybody with that. I mean, they're like, everyone, I'm gonna tell everyone it's got an LS in it. So we're over here discussing what we should do with the exhaust. You're the professional, you know.
Critics is a gay. I don't care what the internet says.
I do kind of agree, hence why I run everything out the bumper, but for simplicity, how easy is a hood exit?
If we're racing Hondas, they're fine. You can see it when that bitch explodes.
I think just sheer simplicity, we stick it right out, like right here. So if we do like a little bend and then straight up, and just a little bit higher than that, so the heat goes over it. Are you all, Ben's like, I don't agree with any of this.
No, I mean,
Yeah, that's easy, dude. Just, yeah. That's. I think it's gay, but.
Just like the exhaust tip you made. So we'll just come up here and get some questionable things done. So we have the correct flange for the turbo, but not the correct V-band. So it does kind of work. But yeah, other than that, now this thing's gonna. All I want to do is just see the flames when it gets on the two-step. Am I allowed to snoop around your race car? Whew.
Who did the wrap? That shit looks good.
Oh yeah, that's a race car. That is definitely a race car. This car is very appealing to the eye. So what class are you gonna run this thing in? Caroline, no time? You just saw what X275 was running last weekend? Man, this thing is sick. It looks good on all the pictures on the internet, but it actually does look better in person. I will say that. I like it.
Dirty.
I like the stance. Nice and low.
I do too. It's sending.
Oh, wow. Some people won't know if that's an intake or an exhaust.
Tip it backwards somehow. I fucking hate you right now.
Dude, you're just so good at making these weird things, you know? It's just like... Perfect. All right, so step one of the exhaust is on there. A little 90 degree that was cut up to get it the proper angle. What are you putting some gangster cut on that exhaust right now?
There's nothing gangster about anything on that exhaust.
No. So is that off Tuck's car? So it's an old aluminum exhaust off Tuck's car. As you guys can see on this end here, it's got some pie cuts in it. And it just so happens to match up perfect to get just the optimal angle for this exhaust to look like a unicorn. Oh, yes. Oh my God.
So good.
That is great, dude. Can you imagine losing to something with this sticking out of the hood? Oh my God. And there's your masterpiece, sir. Look at that. Pow! I don't even know what to call it. It's not like...
God, shit show.
Is it like a hood? Look, there's still cobwebs. Like, how long have you had that piece sitting around? For a hot minute? Oh my God, it's amazing. What does it look like from inside the car? Oh wow. You'd think we're doing a tractor pull. Dude, that thing's great. Hey, good work. You killed it. Dude, come on, don't leave me hanging. Oh my God. Ben, what do you think? That's how Ben's gonna check the tune. Stick his face right on it. Tune's good. It's amazing. Just wait till you see that thing all over the internet shooting flames on the two-step. You're gonna have all the guys coming to you for hood stacks. New turbo, new exhaust. New window banner? What a day. What a day. Hey, David, though, seriously. Thank you. Thank you so much for knocking this out. I literally texted you like at noon. I was like, hey, could you do this? And just killed it in no time. Look at the pie cuts, folks. I mean, just, it's, you know, I'm going to do you right. This thing's going to be shining, polished like no other. That's all you're going to see. Well, guys. Alright guys, so that's going to be a wrap on today's video. We got a lot done. God, look at that just right there. Oh my God. Dude, it's so ridiculous. Oh my God. That's going to end today's video. We are ready for the dyno. It's like midnight. Huge shout out to Ben, because Ben hammered out this work, getting the turbo on there before. And huge shout out to David, because we hit him up real late. I said it a couple times, and he came through. He's like, dude, no problem. Bring the car. We'll knock it out. We'll get it done. So check him out on Instagram. Check Ben out on Instagram. Go down, check out all the Ellis Nasty stuff. Tomorrow we are heading to the dyno, and then after that we're going. Then the next day we are going to the racetrack. So we got a busy week. We're going to be at Fayetteville Motorsports Park for an all-out Saturday on Saturday, the 30th. So that's going to be fun. So we got a lot of racing coming up. We're going to put the 5.3 through the ringer here and see what she'll do. At least she's going to shoot some flames on the two-step. We'll tell you that. So I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload.